All right, welcome to WO Radio Show, live only on the WO Entertainment Network. I am your host tonight, Richie King, aka Redneck Pimp. We're going to be covering a few things. We're going to be acknowledging the winner of the Thanksgiving free meal, uh, Jackson Rose. He showed up with him and his wife. Great people. Had a great time. Lit up Walmart. Walmart was complaining people didn't want to be on film. We told them too bad, pimps in the house. Got some pictures anyway, and the film didn't come out very good, so we couldn't use a lot of the film. But anyway, we got some good pictures. I'll be showing them to you tonight. Shout out, big, huge shout out to Matt Brooks over there at Operations Veterans Barbecue. Outstanding, man. Guy stepped up, put his money where his mouth is. And as you all know, he's a host on here on Hot Box with Matt, soon to make his return. But also, he's been our sponsor now for a little bit, and he keeps the Spreaker side going, which I want to talk to you about that a little bit later on. He also keeps the internets and the StreamYard going. So big thank you to Matt Brooks, brother. We appreciate it. It could not be done without you. It could be, but I guess it'd be a lot harder. So thank you. We appreciate everything you do. Share this out, guys. I see some people joining us in now. Share this out. We got a couple shows left. This is the second to last show. Next week's my last show until December, or excuse me, to January. Well, actually December, because I'll be doing a Christmas show, but that's going to be a bunch of people, hopefully from cross production through cross networks and stuff. But we're going to be on here. We're going to be doing some things. So don't be shy. Don't be nervous. Listen to WO's service. There's a adult joke in that, but I didn't want to say it right now. But anyway, so we had some people to come on here. Share this thing out, guys. Share. I know y'all get tired of hearing that, but share. Glad to be on the air with you guys. We'll talk about some things tonight. Hopefully, you guys can all relate to what's been going on, relate to what's happening. Trying to share out here a little bit before we get going here. I see some people on here now. All right, let's go on here and see where we're at here. Redneck Pimps guy. Hello. Welcome, guys. Thank you all for tuning in. Again, like I said, it's Richie King, your host, here on WO Radio and WO Entertainment Network. All right. Big shout out, big thank you, guys. We're going to give this up here for, as you know, the November 6th show, we had a lot of comedy going on. We had some bands play and raise all money for PTSD and suicide awareness and amongst the veterans, things like that. And we said we were going to do a 50-50 raffle. We did. And we said we was going to do a couple other things. And we did everything we said we'd do. Well, one of those things was we said we'd give away a Thanksgiving dinner to a veteran. You all heard us announce his name. Okay. Jackson Rose. Jackson Rose, him and his wife, Efferenza. Great people. Well, they met us at Walmart. Myself, Matt Brooks, they met us at the Cameron Walmart. And we took some photos. We did some video, but it didn't come out well. People were crying about not being on there. We'd edit it anyway, crybabies. But we got some photos here, and I'm going to run through these with you, show you this guy and his excitement he was to be here and things of that. There he is, him and his wife, shopping. You can tell the 22-a-day shirt on, the comedian Redneck Pimp shirt. He bought that at the show. And they were just excited, man. And thank you, Matt Brooks, for all you do for us and things. And he's blessed, and so he takes what he was blessed with and gives to other people. And there she is he kept wanting these cookies, man. And she was like ignoring him. And she don't speak very good English at all. In fact, very little English. And so she was talking to him in Spanish. I could pick up a little bit of what she was saying. I speak a little bit of Spanish. And she was telling him no cookies, no mas, no more on a cookie debate. She was going out getting what she needed there. They're starting to fill up. They need a little drink. They got a little drink. I'm going to see on there. That's not cooking sherry. Basically, what that is. They're not big alcoholics, but and there he is. He's trying to pick up Reynolds' wrap. There again, he was trying to get around her, and she was telling him what they need. That cart's starting to fill up, man. I tell you, and they won. The gift certificate was $150. It's what they won. And I was wondering how far they were going to go over. They were filling this thing up, and Matt Brooks, him and I were behind him the whole time. And then there he is right there. He's happy. He's at the end of the day. He's at the end of the aisle. Before we go check out, he's happy. He's down on one knee. He's thanking everybody. So gracious. What a gracious guy. She's over there. You can see her smile. Look very close. You can see her smile through her mask. She's smiling through her mask. Smiling through her mask. Then we're up there. There's Matt Brooks. He's sneaking in to pay for it. The camera wasn't very good. It was me doing that. And then there he is paying for it. Big shout out. There you go. There you go, man. Matt Brooks, thank you very much. That was Jackson Rose and his wife, Efferenza. Okay. Local people. They're local. Anybody could have won it as long as Alan Reed suggested it. And thank you, Alan Reed, for what you do, brother. You're going to be my co-host on here coming up when we come back. So you guys get to know him. But he found this name, this deserving veteran who got the meal. And we were proud and honored to provide that for him. So on behalf of everyone here at the W Entertainment Network, and on behalf of Matt Brooks at Operation Veterans Barbecue, everyone there at Charlie Pride Barbecue, everyone who's had something to do with it, man, thank you very much. Not StreamYard, you dummy. Listen to her. There you go. There you go. Operation Veterans Barbecue, OVB. You guys have been amazing. It's been a great season. I'm not going to wrap it down tonight. Next week's my last show. So I'll get into all the niceties and things like that. But thank you guys very much. I'll leave that right up there just for right now. Thank you all very much. We appreciate it so much. We appreciate it. You guys are awesome, amazing, and everything you do over there. All right. I told you guys last week that I was going to be giving a shirt away. That's it right there. We're going to be giving that shirt away tonight. Now, I only have a 2X and 2 smalls, and I think a large. I'll double check on the large. That's in question. But I know we have a 2X, 2 smalls for sure, and possibly larger. I'm going to be giving that shirt away. You have to answer 3 questions for this shirt. No if, ands, or buts. You have to answer 3 questions for this shirt to get it. Dean, if you're watching, do that in just a second. There's a movie. Yes, there's a movie I want you all to think back. It is a trilogy. It is a movie trilogy. It means it has to be 3 or more movies in the series. I have questions from those things. We will get to that shirt giveaway in a few minutes. In a few minutes. I want to talk about something that happened to me. Something that happened to me. Matter of fact, today, I was in Casey's. I came out with my stuff. I wanted my drink and snack, and the wife did. And one of our grandsons was with us, Jensen Wayne. We take him to get a haircut because he helped me cut wood and did a fantastic job. He's autistic. He just loves hanging out with Papa and Nana. And my wife came out and said, "Hey, I think there's a lady that needs some help getting air in her tire." And she was trying to get across to the lady behind the register. I said, "Oh, I'm going out." I said, "You lady that needs a little air, needs help getting air in your tire?" She goes, "Yes." I said, "Well, come on there, I'll help you." So I went around there, and her gauge said, her electric gauge in her car said she was down to 28 pounds. My hand gauge said it was 30, pretty close. And I went and started putting air in it. And I put in about 41 pounds, I think. I called for like 40 pounds, 45, excuse me. But Yeah, she had a little leak. So I put it in there for her, right? This whole time she's praising me about how, a lot of people don't help. And I said, well, ma'am, I'm no problem. I'm a veteran. I help people by nature anyway. That's my deal. I like to help. And she says, well, let me pay you. I said, no, ma'am, there's no payment necessary, no payment required. She says, well, I feel that I need to pay. I should help pay. I said, no, ma'am. Again, you just pay it forward. Don't worry about paying me. It was air and a tire, for Christ's sake. It wasn't no grave deal. And she got in her car, and I got back in mine. My wife's like, "Oh, it was very nice of you, sweetheart." I said, "Yes, you offered to pay me." I said, "I didn't take it." But she was old enough that her husband, she was either divorced, she was late in life, or she was her husband passed away. And we got to thinking about all the times that you do things for people and people want paid. I asked them, these young kids, said, "Hey, you gonna come home? Am I getting paid for it? How about I knock your teeth out? Just do it because you can." There's a time for to get paid for things, and there's a time just to help somebody out, man. Today it's just. Oh, hey, Dean, brother, thanks for coming in, man. We'll get that shirt away here in just a second. I'm just talking about experience I had. Anyway, so I put it in the latest tire. Anyway, you're talking about people always want to be paid to do stuff. And whatever happened to days, man, where when I was young, and I still remember some people of certain ages, late 70s people, maybe early 80s people that would go help somebody just because they could. You know what I'm saying? And just because it's good. And all these pictures I showed you guys on about that guy who won the award, Matt Brooks made that possible. And Matt Brooks got a little. He's a pretty good guy, and he was blessed, so he wanted to for just because he could. Because he could, he wanted to help somebody else. And these days, man, people want paid to do things. It just pisses me off. That lady thought she was going to pay me to put air in her tire. Man, it's a courteous damn thing to do. Help someone who can't do it, or it's just a courteous thing. My question to you is, where is this at? Where's the courtesy at? Where's the fact we want to help anymore? People just they want paid for everything, and I know the gas it ain't free, and I know these my day big rewards they take you out to feed you. Hey man, help me out, I'll buy you lunch. That was a great thing. Now people they want to charge you exorbitant amount of pricing, and they want to add interest rates on that and all this crap. I mean, just help somebody. Just help somebody. You know what I'm saying? Damn, just help somebody. So that's the experience I had this morning. I'll share with you guys. I don't know where all these people are that do things for anybody anymore, but that seems like that's about a wayside. Nobody really cares. But all right, I'm gonna show y'all one more time before I go give it away. This is the shirt that I'm giving away. Not necessarily this one, but I got two smalls. I got a 2X, and I believe I also have a large. I'll have to make sure that, anyway. Oh, reality becomes, hey, guys, thanks for tuning in. I'm getting ready to get a shirt away. You guys get in on this. So doing positive things for people comes with age and great upbringing, parenting. Well, I hope so, man. My uncles are a bunch of outlaws, and they were a bunch of mean dudes sometimes, but they believed in, helping people out, especially women, help women out, do the right thing to somebody because it'll come back to you. And if they taught me anything at all growing up in life, that's one of the positive things. Help somebody else. Someday you'll need a favor and somebody will do it for you, and it all works its way out. It's just paying each other for silly stuff. That's ignorant. That's a greedy mentality, and it's got to change. All right. Anyway, all right. It's a shirt giveaway. Now here, I said last week, here are the rules. I'm going to give a shirt away if you answer 3 questions by a movie trilogy, and I hope you all studied your movie trilogies. Movie trilogy has to be 3 or more. All right, 3 or more. Make it a franchise set. And this movie, of course, is one of the best trilogy movies there is out there. It was first one was made in the 80s. I believe all of them were made in the 80s. One of them might have been in the 90s. But like all good movies, the late 80s, early 90s was the best stuff anyway. Music and all that stuff. But here we go. The movie trilogy is Back to the Future. All right, Back to the Future, 1, 2, and 3. Everybody's probably seen them. These are classics. I watch them every time they're on. I've seen them 100 times, watch them every time they're on. Okay, and these are in no random order, these questions. All right. What was the name of the train in Back to the Future 3? The name of the train. It'll tell you. And Dean, you're a train guy. I figured you'd jump on this. What was the name of the train in Back to the Future 3? All right. What was Jennifer? Excuse me. Who played Jennifer? Jennifer was played by who? All right. In Back to the Future. Jennifer was played by who? That's a second question. And the third question is, after dropping off Marty, how far did Doc Brown go back into the future? He said he was going back how far? That's your three questions. There's your three questions. Again, here we go. Number one. First question. Name the train. And number three. Number two question. Who played Jennifer? Okay, that's a little hard one there. Who played Jennifer? And the third question. After dropping off Marty, how far did Doc Brown go back in the future? Somebody said I played myself. I don't know who that was. It came up W Entertainment, but I don't know who said that. Dean said Sierra 3. No, that is not the technical name. Locomotive 131. Okay, Reality Becomes has one question right. 131. First person to get all three of these correct is the winner. Reality Becomes so far is leading. Locomotive 131. It was that's correct. That is a Reality Becomes. Question number two. Dean got part of the answer right. That's actually a trick question. There's two people who played Jennifer. Claudia Wells was one. That is correct. That's why number two was a harder question. I'll give you a hint. The lady who played Jennifer also played in another trilogy, The Karate Kid. She played in The Karate Kid also. Maybe y'all know where Look, Mom, the Babysitter's Dead. She also, so Claudia Wells, that's right. Claudia Reality Become, she played Jennifer in the first one. Who played Jennifer in the other two? And number three, after dropping off Marty, how far did Doc Brown go back in the future? We have a tie so far. Elizabeth Shue. Dean's got two questions down. Elizabeth Shue is correct. She played in the second and third. Elizabeth Shue. There you go. Reality Becomes. You get the tie. Here we go. First one to come up with the answer right here on this question three. How far, or excuse me, after dropping off Marty, how far did Doc Brown go back into the future? Yeah, that Elizabeth Shue, she played in quite a bit of movies. No, he went back originally there, but when he dropped Marty off and Jennifer off right there, he said he's going back in time. Give me the name. Give me how many years he went back in time. Let's see if I got a large right now. Okay, I got one small, one large. Hang on. All right, yes, I was right. I got two smalls, one large, and a 2X. This one's a number. 30 years. Ding, ding, ding. We have a winner right there. Dean Cerny. 30 years. That is correct. All right, Dean, tell me the size you want. Now, so everybody know, I'm assuming you want the 2X. And give me your address. And I'll tell you what I do. I'm in a given mood. Reality becomes, you send me a size, and I'll send you guys another one as well. There you go. There you go. Dean Cerny was the winner. All right, Dean, good job. Dean Cerny is the winner. He gets the 2X. And Dean, you got my inbox. Just text me your address. I probably should have it, but who knows? But anyway, text it to me. Reality becomes, text me your address. Tell me on here what size you guys want. What size you want? I got a large left and two smalls. None of you boys are small, though, I don't think. So I got a large, two smalls. But you guys also go to my private inbox on my page on Shell and Richie King and send me your address. And then I'll get them shirts out to you free of charge to you. I'll pay for the shipping. Appreciate it, guys. Thanks for playing that, man. That was cool. That was cool. A lot of people don't know that Claudia Wells, she quit acting altogether because her mother got sick. Okay, you want the large. Let me write that down so I don't forget. All right. Claudia Wells, her mother got sick. She quit acting. She was a good actor altogether. I think she ended up coming back later on. But Elizabeth Shue, man, she played in everything under the sun back in the 80s, man. The mom, don't tell mom the babysitter's dead. Karate Kid 1, 2, 3. Back to the Future 2 and 3. I'm not sure. I think maybe she even played in. Correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't she play in Cocktail? I think she played in the Cocktail, the movie Cocktail with Tom Cruise. All right, man, that was cool. It was cool. Now when I come back in January, we'll bring back trivia, and I'll bring back Pimp's Pet if people still want to do about that. But there are going to be some new segments. There are going to be some things that have X amount of time. Yeah, she was a huge 80s actress, so no doubt about that. No doubt about that. Bring back some time segments. My co-host, he's a facts guy. He's going to give you some information for veterans, some information, and some funny stuff in there. And we're going to be back starting at 6 o'clock, 6 to 8. Our brand new time coming January, 6 to 8, same night, 6 to 8. Give our guys out on the West Coast a chance to tune in, at least catch an hour of our show. I know they miss us. Cocktail's correct. Thank you very much for that. I thought so. I know they miss us. They want to hear from us. Also, guys, it's very important. We have a Spreaker. And we play music on the Spreaker channel. You'll be able to go on Spreaker, type in WO Hideout, or just it'll pop up on Facebook. We'll share it out. You come on there, listen to outstanding music. We do not have the same genre all the time because Roy Anthony might do it. He'll take you down the hip hop lane or the old blues or something, rap. He might go down on how I might play rap. I don't know. Jennifer, she gets on, plays rock and roll, other type of music. I play comedy. I play rock and roll. I did rap. Old school. My stuff is more old school. Back when we were growing up, Guns N' Roses, Metallica, Motley Crue, Bo Cephas, Waylon Jennings, things back when music was music back in the day. Athen, he likes a lot of heavy metal grunge and stuff, or movie themes, stuff like that. So it's hard to say what you're going to hear, but tune in and give us a listen on that for a couple hours in 7 to 9 every Friday night Central Time, 7 to 9. This week Roy's going to be doing it. If not, I'll sneak in and do it. And he's going to do it the next couple of weeks to play some good music, man, and get you all out of your heads. I know it's a Friday night, but sometimes people just want to sit and have a beer why not hide out with us? Why not just come and hide out with us? No one can find you, listen to a little music. We got that going on. Jennifer does her gaming on here. Roy got 2 shows. He does a Tuesday and a Thursday show. Um, his co-host, Big Hank and Miss Uniqueness, she gets on it. She talks about some outstanding topic, man. Domestic violence. She hit on that. She's hit on a lot of things. Man, what a good listen she is. She's starting to learn all the technology on there as well. And Matt Brooks on here, and Athens coming back to do the thing. So we got a lot of shows coming on. If you're out there and you want to get into podcasting, or if you got a podcast, you want to get a reach out there, hit me up private. Go to our W Entertainment private message. Someone will answer you, whether Athens or Blue Phoenix, our executive producer, or me, and they'll pitch it to me. And if you want to do it, I'll give you a shot. Come on here, give you a show. Put out your information. We'd love to have you. All right. That was outstanding. Again, for y'all tuning in late, I'm going to run through these pictures of Jackson Rose. He was the winner of our dinner, or the Veterans Thanksgiving dinner that we gave away. He was excited. Man, there he is, him and his wife. They were excited. They just couldn't take it with joy. And we had it on video, but like I said, the video kind of messed up, so we didn't put it. We had to edit out people anyway. But he was jumping up and down. The guy was yeah, thank you, Walmart. Love you guys. Help the veterans. He was just screaming, and it was a good time. People were clapping for him and everything. He won. He also won half of the 50-50 raffle. The 50-50 raffle pulled in $50. He was half winner of that. All right. He was so excited. He just couldn't take himself no more. You see the basket there, just filling right up with Thanksgiving. He was so honored. And there he is. He's just happy right there. He couldn't take himself. He couldn't contain himself. His wife, you see her actually smiling through the mask. They won. It was a great time. There's our sponsor, Matt Brooks, paying for it. Kind of got a little bit of him. Could have got a little more. And there he is paying for it. And he had a $150 prize, and it came to $127. So there you go, brother. Appreciate it, man. Thank you very much. Everybody's involved in that deal. We'll do that again next year. Obviously, we'll try to get some more retailers and besides Walmart involved also, so they don't mind. They don't mind if we tape it or whatever, film it, whatever. They don't mind. So that's what's going to happen. You ever feel like in life that people are so stupid that you wonder how they're still alive? Hi, Julia. Thanks for joining in. That, by the way, that music was from Shredder, the guy they call Shredder. I forget his real name. He wrote that just for us. And he even told Facebook to leave us alone about it, that he wrote it for us. That's specifically for W Entertainment. I don't know if I'm going to bring it back. I think we're going to go with O Fortuna. If you ever, dun, 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 dun. We'll see if the Facebook won't flag us for that. We use it. It's so ancient. Nobody owns it, Anyway, we'll see if we can't use it next time. But anyway, you ever been around somebody and you're looking, how the hell? Yeah, I interviewed him. Again, I said the audio was terrible. Yeah, we interviewed him. We followed him. He got all that stuff, and he was that's the guy that was at the show. He came up and I think you guys were there when it happened. But he was very appreciative and thanked us all, and so we were the greatest network in the whole wide world. That's what he said. Anyway, you ever look at somebody and wonder how you still alive? How are you not dead? You got a guitar player. Julie, you're a lady with many talents. I never figured you was a guitar player. That's. I mean, I play harmonica. A lot of people wouldn't think of me as a harmonica player, but yeah, that's cool. I got a guitar, but listen, when I'm playing a guitar, it's a felony when I play because it is bad. It sounds like someone's killing a cat, a dog, a fly, a rat who won't die, and a little gnat. It's terrible. when I play. I just don't understand it. I wanted to play guitar. I got an acoustic. I just can't play it. Pick a harmonica, I play the hell out of it. But it was good. Anyway, you ever look at somebody and say, "How the hell are you still alive?" You got to be the dumbest person I ever met, And sweet, you learned electric guitar. Nice, excellent. Well, anyway, I got to play something for you because this reminds me how this lady got a job in journalism. Well, actually, I have followed the whole.
We tried to reach out to the man who died in this pursuit. They were unavailable for comment. Micah, back to you.
That's one of those no kidding, lady. No shit. I'm a flutist. I know you are. I heard that about you. Skin flute. Anyway, shame on me for saying that. Getting myself in trouble. And then this lady here reminds me of that. I seen this live on TV. And
we tried to reach out to the man who died in this pursuit. They were unavailable for comment. Micah, back to you.
What do you say to someone like that? Like, lady, you're stupid. And after watching this Kyle Rittenhouse case, after seeing the actual video that the FBI sit on, for a matter of fact, and didn't put it out there correctly, which that's bullshit. His kids get suing, by the way. He's suing the president. He's suing all these people for all their shit that they had, right? My ex-sister-in-law was in that club. Yeah, I got a lot of family in that club as well. Anyway, the Kyle Rittenhouse, they talk about how he got this illegal weapon and went across state line. They put this shit out there with a small amount of research. They know he didn't. It was not wrong. He's not wrong at all. The jury, and I don't care what anybody says, if you agree or disagree with his politics, the jury found him not guilty on 5 counts. All that fluff that they put in there when they charged somebody, I know when they charged me, it was put in lots of shit to try to get me, right? They dropped it. The judge dropped him because he bought the gun legally. His dad lived there. He had a right to be there. He didn't, and it wasn't an illegal gun. Okay, he couldn't buy a pistol. He had to be 21. But you can own a gun. You can own a gun. You can own it. You can own a rifle. You can own it, and he did own it. And it wasn't It wasn't a fully automatic. It's because it looks like a military gun. People panic. It's an automatic. No. It's semi-automatic. It's a civilian gun. It was not a military. He didn't run down and snatch that from some National Guard guy. He got his ass whipped. Okay? It was a freaking... Anyway. After seeing that on the media, the way they put this stuff out there, and people were appalled. Even with the evidence, they still... He did it. No, he didn't. He did not kill. And first of all, why Black Lives Matter even involved in this deal? He killed 2 white people and wounded another white person. It has nothing to do with race. Keep race out of this deal. This is the farthest thing from the race. He's going to knock off some white people, And these guys that he killed, they attacked him. Listen, let me break it down for you where you understand something. All right, let's get real clear on this deal. You hit me with a skateboard, I'm getting that ass. Hit me with a skateboard, I'm busting ass. If I got a gun, knife, if I use my bare hands, I'm busting that ass. It's called self-defense. You hit me first, put your hands upon me. If you ain't got a permission slip from my wife to rub your hands on me, keep your damn hands off me. Okay? All right? If you point a gun at me, come run at me. Hey, I'm a trained assassin. All veterans are. Just saying. This kid was 17 years old. He went there to render aid. Some of the videos showed him rendering aid, right? And they get all pissed off at him for rendering aid. They don't want him around there because they don't want to be held accountable for wrongdoing. They want to beat you up, make you take it. That's not the way it works. It's not the way it works. This is a positive blow right now. This is a good thing for gun enthusiasts in this country. People who own guns. This is an awesome, awesome day. Awesome day. This is a blow against terrorism, and I for one, am glad, and I'm very happy about that. I'm very happy. Comment here what you think. So I'm behind the comments, so let me kick on some of these comments right here. I apologize, I got behind. Julie, my sister, is that Dean? He called back later and said, "Sorry, I couldn't call. I was always from my phone because I was dead." Yep, that's CNN crap there. Sounds like she had a great future in TV. Yep. Professional bimbo. Yeah. She makes bimbos look bad. She makes bimbos say, "God damn, bitch." Ah. Boy, I'm gonna give him a butt kick. I don't quit cussing like that. If you know firearm laws and the truth, you know that Kyle was only guilty of protecting his life. Yeah, I do got a problem with Kyle Rittenhouse case, though. I absolutely got one problem with it, and it pisses me off, and I'm going to get to that in a second. You come at me and thinking you're going to possibly take my life, you're going to get shot. And that's right. You have a right to defend yourself. You have a right to defend yourself, family, and property. And there you go. He's going to sue the media. He's suing the president, too. The president's got another lawsuit going on him. All these people, he showed videotape. He's got video clip. Everybody that ran their mouths and called him a white supremacist, called him all kind of names, said he was guilty. He's got a clip of all those people with their names underneath the bottom of it. And he's going after him. He said that today. And Biden for defamation of character. And Biden ought to be arrested for impersonating the president. Really. But the problem I got with Kyle Rittenhouse is, excuse me. Like one guy said on TikTok, there's two parts to this. One, he knows CPR. He was trained in the CPR world. Okay. It pissed me off. He sat there and watched the prosecuting attorney choke on this case. And Kyle didn't offer any type of first aid. What kind of man's he going to be growing up, on the first aid and the guy's choking? Huh? Again, every time I watch the news.
We tried to reach out to the man who died in this pursuit. They were unavailable for comment. Micah, back to you.
Who the hell is Micah? Right? The second part I got with this is this. The guy that he wounded, he shot him in the bicep. He was, according to the trial, when he pulled the trigger, he was well within 4 foot of it. This guy was 3.5, 4 feet from it. You mean tell me you couldn't hit him in center mass? What the hell are you doing? If you're going to self-defense and take him out right. I mean, 2 out of 3. I mean, this ain't Meatloaf. 2 out of 3 ain't bad. No, this ain't Meatloaf. Do it appropriately. Damn, Kyle. I know you're 17, but, you're going to grab a gun. You're going to bring a tool. You need to learn how to use your tool. Christ. Just kidding. Hey, man, all jokes aside, I know us comedians, we got to prep their information and we're going to filter through joke stuff. But here, the reality is this. It's sad. It's sad that 2 people lost their lives and a person got hurt, over bullshit, over crap. And it's sad that black people are going to arm all their kids now. And, it's don't do no good to arm yourselves, because if you don't know how to use it, you're going to get hurt. Okay. Understand the rules, guys. Here's the deal. You have a right to loot. You have a right to protest all you want to protest. I absolutely protest. If it's something good, I'll be out there protesting, walking my fat ass around with a sign, protesting with you. All right. I'm a Johnson swing in the wind. I don't care. But here's the thing. You don't have a right to do it. Burn shit down. You don't have a right to scam money out of people, not use it for what it's for. That you don't have a right to do none of that. And that's what people start to figure out now. You got a mass exodus of people leaving your cause because you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing. And just because we have disagreement, racist is not even a word anymore that people kind of look like Meatloaf. Wish I had Meatloaf's money. Racist is not even a word now that we consider bad because it's lost its teeth. There's other words in the matter of fact, we're gonna do a little game. All right. I got a couple more t-shirts here, size smalls. I mean, you can put them on your kids. I don't care. Let me read this comment before I get started. That's right. On one arm is. Here we go. I'm gonna give you another try. We're gonna do a little word. I'm gonna say some words, and you type in to me if they're worse, or say yes or no. Yes being worse, no being not worse. The word is racism. Okay, racism has lost its teeth because everybody's so calling everybody racist all the time. What are you gonna walk up to now and say, hello, my name is racist? My name is racist? Not everything is racist. And race has to do with race. All right, you pick on somebody's religion, that's racist. No. Race is the sexual or the color of the skin, excuse me. Where are they from? blacks, whites, Mexicans, Indians, whatever. That's race. All right, here we go. Word association. If I call you racist or an asshole, is asshole worse than racist? That's right. It doesn't include directly violent. That's right, Julie. You're absolutely correct. Is that being called an asshole worse than being called racist? Racist used to be a word you call somebody and people were, they would go around you. Now they're throwing it out there so much. Is it worse? Is asshole being called somebody an asshole worse than being racist? Republican says no. All right, I think I agree with that. Julie says no. Okay. All right. I don't know if Dean's still or not, but I'm sure Dean says no. Okay. So asshole's not. What about calling somebody a cocksucker? Is cocksucker worse than? By the way, why is cocksucker a bad word? It's very enjoyable as far as I'm concerned. The person doing it, the person getting it. Hey, what? That's another thing. I don't want to bust out too much comedy. Might offend Julie. Her being female and all, she might leave. But cocksucker, is it worse than racist? Republican says no. Okay. No, I've been called asshole for most of my. So. Okay. So no. So no on asshole, no on cocksucker. All right, here we go. Now we're going to speed up a little bit. If I was to call Julie a bitch, or anybody here a bitch, is bitch worse than racist? Fuck around and get your ass for calling one a bitch. You fucked up when you're sleeping. Mess around and try to do little love games and get something where you don't want it. Okay. See, here's where we're going to go. You say no. Let's see how people say yes. Because I did this survey one time on stage to fill some time because the comedian was sick, and I filled some time. I asked the survey, and you'd be surprised how far I got with this. Rihanna says no. Julie says no. Okay. All right. Let's go to the next word here. Let's go motherfucker. Some women do take bitches comment. I don't say bitches negative anyway. That's just the way rednecks talk. That's my bitch. I'm her mother. I'm her asshole. I'm her motherfucker. All right. Motherfucker. And I know I'm cussing on here, Facebook. Sorry. We're getting to a point here. Motherfuckers a term of difference. It is to a veteran. I got banned. If you remember, me and Dean was doing a show one time. I said, "Sup, motherfuckers?" And Dean said, "I got fucking banned for shadow ban for that. You sons of bitches. It's got veterans. We call them motherfuckers." All right. Julie says no. Some people. This was a word. A lot of people said yes. They'd be called racist and motherfucker. Okay. All right. How about pedophile, child molester, chomo? Racist is worse than child molester? Okay, so now we're getting somewhere. Here we go. I think it is. I think it's disgusting, son of a bitch. I think if you're that, because that's got its own stigma. Racist, you don't have to register. Child molesters, you do. You know how I feel. I've said it many times about child molesters. I was molested myself when I was young. I'm gonna let them come try it now. 6 foot, 280-pound man be on your ass quick. I might decide to get you in your Louis Vuitton prison bag. All right, your little Louis Vuitton bag. What do you think, Julie? Child molester. Is it worse? Okay. How about murder? Murder. Yeah, sorry about that, Julie. How about murderer? Is it worse than being called a racist? Yeah, I was too. Too bad. Is murderer, is it worse than being a racist? Yeah, that's right. That's right. So see, I proved you right there. Racist is racist is not even the worst word to be called. Here's one that offends certain style people. What about the N word? You call a black person N word. Is that worse or not? Because that leads into racism. See, so we right if you're calling true statements, but when they call it, for example, they call Kyle Rittenhouse a murderer. Technically, he murdered them guys. Technically, he didn't. Okay, I don't think he's a murderer. I think he's a victim. Called him other guy's victim. Called him a slayer. Racist. Yeah, it's child molester to you, right? I'd rather be called a murderer than a child molester, because at least a murderer, people leave you alone and give you a wide berth. Child molester, you need to get rid of them scumbags and kill them bastards. They really are. They're worse than anything in the world. And you guys have heard me a lot of times when I close out saying you're not worthless. Unless you're a child molester, then you're worthless. You're worthless and get the hell out of here. And I've took some heat from that. Lost some people watching because they got offended by me saying if you're a child molester, you deserve to die. And listen, I was molested. I'll say what the hell I want. I earned that right. You can kiss my ass. Is what I feel about them. The worst thing you could call me is a dog. Really? A dog's a pretty cool creature. Yeah, you make sure you didn't become a victim. So see, racist has lost its teeth. It used to be a bad word. Bigot, racist. It used to be bad, but people are getting called so much. I did that same survey. Like I said, racist only got a couple no's that it was, or a couple yeses. I mean, that's it. It only got a couple because a dog is a bad thing in Australia. Christ, I'm a dog, a devil dog. I'm just a dog. A dog mentality. I'm loyal, strong, track you. I want to hump all the time. Stop. Get in trouble. Well, that's good to know. Thank you. If I ever come to Australia, I'll know not to call nobody a dog. But anyways, people are using racist all the time about everything. I mean, if me and Dean have a disagreement because I'm mixed race and he's white, are we racist? No. What it means is we just disagree. Move on. So what? One word I think would be worse than racism, though, is being called a Democrat. I think that's one of the worst words. Stop. One of the worst things to be called, but or Biden. I got Biden. That's bad. You got Biden. Sorry, brother. I'll knock a mofo's teeth out if I get called a dog. Wow. And you don't mean that nice and friendly and as a pet. Democrat, right about murder. Yeah. And murder, I mean, hey, murder, it's bad, but think about this way, guy. Murder, he got prestige. I mean, he got street cred. You go to prison, and murderers, who could get some shit done. No. All right, let me ask you this, Dean, and reality becomes a Julie. Could you be Ted Bundy's friend? You could be a racist friend. I got friends that are racist. Don't bother me. I'm not that way. Could you be a murderer's friend? I could be a murderer's friend before I was a thief's friend because I can't trust a thief. Cannot trust a thief. A murderer, I know you get out of line, you're going to get murdered. So could you be Ted Bundy? Julie said no. Can be Ted Bundy's friend. He's a good-looking man, by the way. A lot of women thought that. Very attractive guy. And too bad he was a murderer. I mean, he had women that had a freaking hammer, for Christ's sake. Damn. Get your mad on lately? Can't trust a serial killer friend. No, there's different types of killers. You're right. Could you, all right, let's say this is a fictional character, but could you be friends with John Wick? I could. Could you be friends with Outlaw Josie Wells? Damn right, I could. Serial killer? Nah, you can't. Well, you can't really trust them either. Them are some strange dudes, man. There's some strange dudes. We had by the way, a case that I've been watching here in Missouri. Kevin Strickland. He was in prison for 43 years for a crime he didn't commit. Witnesses recanted. It wasn't even him. They had DNA to prove it wasn't him. And he'd been working on this for 10 years. They've had evidence that they're free for 10 years. He's still been in freaking prison that he didn't do it. And judge said today they're going to let him out. They're going to quit. I don't know if they're going to quit him, but they're going to let him out. So this is far from over. They need to get this turned over. The man's going to get paid for 43 years of your life. How much is that worth? That's the biggest decision he's going to be making for the next couple of days. How much was it worth? And listen, hey, I don't know if Missouri prisons are, they're not exactly fun to be in. I was a prison guard. They're not like Pelican Bay or anything like that. Well, Jefferson City might be. Death Row down Potosi might be, but and now he's like old guy. And he's in a wheelchair and stuff. And I mean, how much would you ask for, right? But no, I wouldn't. I can't trust a serial killer. Friendly, nah, serial killers. No. You already read that. Yeah, Outlaw Josie Wells is a killer. I trust him. But some people call us killers for being in combat. How many people did you kill? How many people did you kill? Don't worry about it. I know. All I can tell you is who might be next. You don't leave me alone. But yeah, so congratulations to Strickland, man. You and your family, you've certainly earned it. And I hope you get everything you paid for. And I hope Kyle Rittenhouse. Listen, there's that old boy that I don't know if you remember him or not. He wore a MAGA hat back when Trump was running. And the Native American got in his face, and they were going back and forth. And they said he's a white supremacist and all this stuff. And he proved that he wasn't a white supremacist and all this. He sued CNN for $264 million, I believe it was $264 million, and a plethora of other people. But CNN took the bulk of it. Well, these two become friends on Facebook, Kyle Rittenhouse and this dude. You tell me they ain't swapping notes right now? They ain't trying to figure out who's what scumbag is going to pay the most. I hope Kyle Rittenhouse gets every freaking stinking penny. And I'd sue Black Lives Matter for their bullshit too. I'm sorry if you're black and watching this, brother. I apologize to you, but hey, look, I said what I said. Sandman, he just stood there. I was called a racist. That's hilarious. Yeah, I know. It's like people call me racist. I think that's freaking funny as hell. I said, damn, I'm Native American. And then they start that crap. Yeah, right. Oh, yeah, well, you're trespassing. Get off my land. Which I don't own the land no more. My ancestors, no more than anybody else owns the land. My ancestors were cheated, but so what? Sandman, that's his name. Thank you. And Rittenhouse are going to share parenting for the media. Yeah. Yeah. They need to. Yeah, he just stood there. That's correct. That's exactly what he did. He didn't do nothing, and they labeled him this and that because he got a Native American face. Like, first of all, I'm Native American. I'm Native American. I'd have busted him in his lips. He didn't even be in my face provoking me like that either, because you got a special spot you can stand. You know. Your sons and your grandsons are Aboriginal. Yeah. Yeah. Well, yep. I got as you guys know, Shelley's my second wife. Uh, awesomely, we've been married 20 years next year. We got 11 grandkids between us, and I have 3 kids. She brought 3 kids into marriage. I brought 1 kid in marriage, and my son Dylan, he's Native also. He's Native American. And I got 2 grandkids that are Native American of the 11, and they're getting in touch with Native culture. And I'm teaching about it. That's cool as hell. But anyway, back to what I said. The guy called me racist. I said, "Look, man, I ain't racist. How the hell? How can I be racist? Just because we disagree, And they used to walk around people. I know I got in trouble a long time ago. Imagine that, Dean. I got in trouble, huh? I got in trouble. I had to go to court, and they tripped up these charges on me. And they said Mr. King walked around saying he's in the KKK. He's part of the KKK. First of all, I would never be the KKK. Being a spiritual guy, the things they say about Christ and all that stuff. No, I don't believe nothing what they stand for. Not a KKK member at all. But they said KKK. And the judge, this particular judge, finally I got one of them that had some freaking intelligence. He looked at my file. He looked at the prosecuting attorney, which is a female at the time. For some reason, my females hate me until they know me. I don't get it. I'm a good guy. But anyway, he said, he looked at the file. He told her, I said, look down the file. You're saying he belongs to the KKK. And I would say something as Mr. King, you're not losing. Shut up. Oh, okay. She goes, what do you want to look at, Judge? Look at his race. It says Native American, correct? Yeah. How in the hell can he join the KKK if he's Native American? You can't. You can't. You got to be pure white. He said, yeah, let's move on. And then they started picking it apart and found out, I was good for 1 charge. But since she didn't like me because I told her I'd kick her deputy's ass, and I was gonna, and I'm not gonna say I did or didn't, but anyway, so she wanted to get me back for that. She didn't like because I was an MMA fighter. I was intimidated, whatever. Dude said he was a Vietnam combat vet. He was a refrigerator paramedic. South Dakota. Who are you talking about, Dean? I wore SS uniforms as part of my uniform fetish role play, but I don't condone the Holocaust. No, I was a blackout of the Germans, the German population that I'll never get rid of. Not all Germans are like that. No, we all know that. It was a sad time in history. Slavery was a sad time in history. That's a black guy that they'll never get around either. We had a lot of sad times. And listen, here's the deal. Not it wasn't just black people that were slaves, by the way. You got Irish slaves that were back in the white slaves, Jews in the Bible, slaves all through there. And we got slavery going on now. It's called sex slaves. The sex trafficking in this country is terrible. I mean, look, I'm all for getting with it like the next guy, but this, no. Oh yeah, the Native American guy. Oh, I didn't know that he was a refrigerator paramedic. Okay, I'll figures. Stolen valor and everything else. Piece of shit. Hell with him. He should be sued. Now, Dean, did he sue him as well? I know he sued the media outlets, but did he get in his pocket as well? Because I'd have got in his pocket and I'd have got in. Hey, I'd have said, look, guys, we might be blood, the natives, but hey, look, shut your mouth. So somebody go, I know there's some casino money running around somewhere. They'd be giving me a check. Well, if the true friends know who you are, you don't need to explain to them nothing. Me and my brother, I got a brother. We are not blood at all. I don't know if you see my videos called the Pimp Brothers. Dale Baldwin, Julie, you've seen him on my posts a few times. We are tighter than brothers. People we think we are blood brothers, but we're actually not. But he's my brother. We do a lot of things together. Him and I understand each other. He likes the Confederate flag. I don't. I don't like the Confederate flag, but my brother wants to run the Confederate flag. That's his deal. And I don't stand his way of doing it. Are you not sure? Okay, that'd be cool. I'll find out sometime, just out of curiosity. He wants to run a Confederate flag. That's his deal. Because, and listen, growing up, the Confederate flag to me didn't mean racism. And that's another thing. I grew up and seen people Confederate flag. I seen black guys. I had an Uncle Harry who's in a part of the sub Hell's Angels. Wasn't the exact Angels, but one of their knockoff gangs. And I seen black people wearing a rebel. We called the rebel flag, wearing it on the back of his damn coat. Black people used to wear that. And they told me, the black people told me out of their own mouths, it was against the government. You hated your government. You were pissed off at your government. And I grew up thinking that's what it was for. I had no idea about the race thing. And when I was taught in school, it had nothing to do with race anyway. The Civil War didn't start because of slavery. It started over some land. North wanted to take more land than was South agreed upon, but they threw slavery in there to give it some teeth, to actually give it a damn, give it some traction so it would take off. And of course, it worked. Now, it was bad. We lost the president, and that was a blackout in America as well, but the right thing happened. I don't want no slaves. I know that right now. Not at all. I have no desire to have anybody my slave. I want something right to do it myself. I don't have to train people and do it. I just don't choose to do it. So anyway, that's a spirit topic, man. Good job on that, guys. Thanks a lot. Appreciate that. You tune in. Share us out. I don't know why people are not reaching. I've had a lot of people tell me, man, I can't see your show. And I share it out. I share the hell out of this thing. It's on a lot of our groups. We got like 4 or 5 groups we put it on as well. Actually 6 if you count veteran share groups. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's Facebook algorithm or what, but this is not next week's my last show. And maybe when I come back in January, the feed will be different. I have no idea. Remember, guys, when I come back, Julie, you guys remember, when I come back in January, I'm going to be not 5 to 7 no more, be 6 to 8 our time. So Julie, just be one more hour for you. I know you getting up and having coffee right about now. You probably ain't got your damn slippers on. You probably still your robe and your slippers. Get your butt up. Shit to do. Just kidding. Do the hell you want. Glad to be a part of your lives over in Australia and Ohio and North Carolina and California, no matter where you are. Glad you're here to join us right here on W Entertainment Network. I'm Richie King, your host, Redneck Pimp, professional comedian. I'm working on some tours and go to people's areas and put on comedy shows in your area, make you all laugh. Next year, when we do a Warrior Fest, we're going to have a Warrior Fest. It's going to be back to a 2-day platform, providing COVID ain't the way. But this year, Warrior Fest is going to be different next year. We're going to be doing the bands on Friday, comedians on Friday. Nothing but comedians. Maybe one band, maybe, but all comedians. And on Saturday, it'll be all bands. So that way, you guys don't have to sit through one to get the other. If they don't like it, they come in and do the thing and check out the merch table and leave. All right, so it started over states. Rights to trade. The South gave the raw materials and paid all the taxes. The North took the raw materials and made something out of them and go all profits. I've heard that too. So either way, but my point is, it didn't start, like they said, over slavery. Slavery at first had nothing to do with it. Then slavery, it hadn't really no teeth. They could iron this out, but they wanted something to fight about and threw slavery in there, and there you go. It cost the president his life and everything else. Yeah, you'll be there next year. Cool. I remember you saying that. I hope you come up. Like to meet you. I know a lot of people over here like to meet you. They've seen you. Trying to put a face, because we don't have a face to put with the voice, or a face to put with the words you put on screen. So we like to meet you and find out. I'd like to get Dean down here. Hell, that'd be awesome. Bring Dean down. I'd like to get Dean down here and do some hunting with him and get lost in the woods and shit. All right, past the top of the hour. Like I said, a few announcements coming up. I'm going to be back performing again sometime in the spring. I got 2 locations already in Chillicothe, Missouri. They're going to have us in. They're trying to get ironed out. If it's in December, or if it's going to be spring. I'm going to be back at the Gallatin Theater League. This place is awesome. It looks like Ford's Theater, a little bit in there. So we're going to be performing there. That's going to be in the springtime in Gallatin, Missouri. A little bitty town, but man, they show out and have a good time. And so those are coming up. I'm putting a word out there right now. I'm looking for a manager because it's running me racket to take care of all my stuff, plus write the jokes, plus perform them and do everything like that. So I like to get somebody who's a travel person, pay your fair rate, whatever's fair. Just set up. All you got to do is book the shows and secure my travel. If I fly, if I drive, and just let me know whatever I need to do. I'm not a big time flyer. I have flown. I flew out Oregon this year, but it's just getting a little more. It's getting a little more than I can handle sometimes. But I like to get out and get it done. So if you know anybody that's got some talent, they want to take on another person, feel free to let me know. I've been a comedian for over 30 years. I've sold out arenas, big arenas, and sold out little arenas. So it doesn't make a difference. I can open. I can do feature, or I can headline. I can do 17 different impressions, different sounds and voices. So and y'all heard a lot of my. You've heard a few of my jokes. So you all tell me if I'm funny or not. That's because you guys will be ones paying. Anyway, like I said, next year Warrior Fest also won't be live on Facebook. Next year's Warrior Fest, and I'm gonna be saying this so everybody make sure you understand. We will not be live on Facebook. Facebook has killed our feed the last 4 years. We did it. Made it hard for people to get on because we play a little music in the background. They don't know nothing about production. You can't have dead air because people with dead air, they get them leave. They got to be entertained. They're coming. They want stimulus. So we will be live next year on YouTube channel. Okay. Unless Trump comes out with some type of media thing between now and then that allows us to do it. We're going to be on YouTube because we have our YouTube, WO Entertainment YouTube. And we're going to go on there and we're going to go live on that. So we can play music in the background. They don't give a rat's butt on there. Okay. And we'll continue on from there. I see my cousin tipped in. Hi, Richie. How are you doing? I'm real good. Let me see if I can. She's taught me some sign language. She's deaf, and so I like to make sure she understands. Anyway, welcome, Kathy. Thanks for coming in. I'm trying to set up a show up in Newton, Iowa, and in Arkansas. I got family in Iowa, Missouri, and Arkansas, and Oklahoma, obviously. Anyway, so that's what's going on as far as I got W Entertainment. I said we're going to be doing a reboot. We're going to have new shows, new segments coming up for that. So stay tuned. I'll be back in January. We're going to do a Christmas special. I'll have the date next week's show, our last show, the Christmas special. I'm going to try to have people from other networks come on and just do just an hour of just miscellaneous crap for, Christmas. May talk a little sports, may talk stupidity, whatever. May wear a Santa hat. My fat ass might come in as a Native American Santa. Who knows? But we're going to have that going on. Now, without further ado, we still got a show to run for a little bit longer. Today, I want to introduce you to another pimp's pet. This is not Australia, Julie, so don't get upset this time. We're not going to be at your homeland no more, at least for today anyway. Pimp's pet is called, and I'm going to butcher this freaking word. I swear to God, I know I am. It's called the magnificent frigate bird. The magnificent frigate bird. Yeah. Here you go. The magnificent frigate bird is or man-o-war, as they call it, is a seabird of the family of frigate with the length of 89 to 114 centimeters, which would be 35 to 45 inches in wingspan. That's 48 inches is 4 foot. So kind of think about it there. 32 inches is 3 feet, so or 36 feet. So figure that out. Yeah. 36 inches is 3 foot. So you're looking 3 to 4 foot wingspan, and a wingspan of up to 2.7, 2.8, which would be 7, 1 or 8 foot. So man, check it out. The body's that big and the wings are out to 8 feet. And it's the largest of the species of bird. It occurs over tropical and subtropical waters of America, between northern Mexico, Peru, and the Pacific coast between Florida and southern Brazil. Along with the Atlantic coast, there are populations of Galapagos Islands and the Pacific, the Cape Verde inlands. And let me give you another picture. Look at the colors of this thing. That is incredible. Incredible. The bird is a large, lightly built seabird with brownish black plumage, long, narrow wings, and deep forked tail. The male has a striking red gular sac, which he inflates to attract the mate. The female is slightly larger than the male and has a white breast belly. Birds feed on the fish taken flight from the ocean surface. often flying fish. That's cool, no? And sometimes indulge in harassing other birds to eat force them to regurgitate their food. That's nasty as shit. They're gonna regurgitate their damn food. Sick. You can get your own food, you weirdo. But they're a cool ass bird. Boy, here's a map showing, just like I said, southern United States, all around Mexico, all down the eastern part of Brazil, down around that way, South America, and just outside the western tip of Africa, looks like as well. So that's cool as hell. That is cool as hell. There's another bird. Look at that thing flying. It's like it's carrying a spotted purse when he flies. I don't know why he's showing. He ain't gonna get no girl to fly with him. That weirdo. All right. And there you go. That's your pimp's pet for the day. They're getting weirder by the day. Judy says that is a majestic looking animal. You are so correct. All good. I know metric and imperial. Looks like turkey vulture with a jelly bean stuck in its chin. Yeah, it does. It does. It does. It really does. It really, really, really does. So, there you go. That's your pimp's pet. And we already did a hell of a trivia. But again, like I said, guys, send me your addresses and PM for the contest earlier that we did, and I'll get your shirts out to you. I appreciate you all playing. Appreciate you all playing for that. That was your pimp's pet. Got a lot. I want to wish everybody here first to say happy Thanksgiving. Hope you all have a great Thanksgiving. Football, I don't know, man. I don't know what the hell's gonna happen on football. I know my Chiefs are starting to win again. That's cool. Makes me feel better. They beat the Cowboys, and the Cowboys were doing well, and now they're not. So, Josh Cager. Anyway, but the football is going to happen on Thursday. I don't know. The Detroit Lions are so bad and so terrible, but they keep them playing. They put them on. I know why they put them on. So when you eat and you have a turkey coma, you can sleep through. Wake up. What did I miss? Oh yeah, Lions are. Nobody cares. So. Julie, you take care of the Dona Dog Ahoy. Appreciate you coming in. I'm about to kill myself. Running out of show and running out of time, and got a lot of things to do. But anyway, you guys have a great Thanksgiving. Hope you all get full. What are you guys having? I'm having turkey and ham on the same time. I'm having some nice succulent rolls. I know everybody's eating the same stuff, and I know there's going to be hundreds of plates being showed on Facebook, plates of food and everything. And I don't know if I'm going to show you mine or not. Might not. I don't know. I ain't going to be around long to tell you that. Yeah. Hurry up, so you want to see my finals. Yeah. Well, listen, guys, it's been great. I want y'all to realize the season, man. I know we got 2 big holidays coming up, and they're so commercialized. It just pisses me off. Christmas is the worst time of year for me. I love Christmas as a holiday, being with my family and sharing and everything like that. But it's so damn commercialized. Santa, they got to give presents. Got to give presents. Got to give presents. Take away the birth of Christ, whether you're religious or not. It's still too damn commercialized. And Thanksgiving, remember, it's a time to give thanks for what you got. That's one thing the pilgrims and my ancestors got together and did that they appreciated, and giving thanks for what you got to the Great Spirit and all that. So you guys have a great, be safe, and have a great holiday season coming up. Be safe. Join me next week for the goodbye show. Thanking everybody who's been on all year long. Working on maybe having a guest on with me for one more time. But if not, it's going to be a goodbye show. And we're going to W Radio. We'll be leaving. We'll be back in January. Please stay around. we're gonna have a lot of things come up on the show. I don't want to lose any fans, but we take breaks every year to get our heads right and do some different things. And that's what's going to happen. We're going to go get right and come back with some different segments and put on some better show. Hope get these numbers back up where they used to be. And man, leftover turkey sandwiches. Yeah, eat turkey. And leftover ham. I'm saying we're going to have ham. I'll be eating ham, the hell out of ham. I'm on a diet, so I got to maintain it. But anyway, guys, listen. You know how to close it out. You are not useless unless your child must have done you for useless. But you're not useless. You have value. Don't be that number, man. This is a holiday season. A lot of people don't have much to give thanks for, they think. It's not true. It's not true, brothers and sisters out there. We all have something to give thanks for. We absolutely do. Give thanks to, that you're born on a world that spins and the gravity holds you down, and be people who love you. There is people who love you. I know there's kids that get abused and they think nobody loves them, and they grow up. But there's somebody somewhere who loves you, and you need to meet them, and you will meet them if you're around long enough. Dogs, cats, whatever pets you got that love you. It's time this season to give thanks for what you got. Help somebody out. Don't charge them for it. Be a kind person. Live your life. Love one another. May the great Spirit keep you and bless you, and His face shine upon you. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Everyone out to listen to my voice right now. If you're the unfortunate bastard listening to me, happy Thanksgiving to y'all. Hope the deer season's going well. Hope took 7 deer off our property, so it went well for us. I'm Redneck Pimp, Richie King, known in the native circles as Wise Bear. That's my native name. A lot of you didn't know that. God bless y'all. Love y'all. For almost the last time, one more time. I'm Redneck Pimp. Don't let dog away. I'm out for the day. I'll see you next week with a Goodbye Show. Y'all take care. Be good to each other. Tune in. Bring all your friends. One last blowout. Get those addresses to me, guys, and I'll send them shirts to you. Don't let dog away.